One of the lone bright spots of the complete implosion against the Atlanta Falcons, and frankly, one of the bright spots of this entire 1-5 mess and debacle so far, is that the play of rookie wide receiver Justin Jerome friggin' Jefferson from LSU. I told you. Just kidding. No. So I was hesitant on him in the draft, but once he got here in camp, looking damn good, looking like a young Anthony Chris Carter hybrid with some Randy Moss sprinkled in. Woo, let's go. All right, so the pride of LSU bounced back from a pretty quiet game against the Sea Chickens, where Adam Thielen broke up because Seattle was rolling coverage number 18's way, but he bounced back in a big way. Had 11 targets, a career high, including a career high 9 catches for a $166 receiving, as well as 2 touchdowns. Yes, you could say, oh, well, it's just garbage time, and Kirk Cousins has garbage time stats and all that stuff. Well, Jefferson was still making plays. And also, it's not like Atlanta was giving him a free pass, because that's something about Raheem Morris, is that he did not go into prevent defense mode. He was still sending people on defense. He was still sitting in coverage. He was still bracketing Justin Jefferson. Like A.J. Terrell, Kendall Sheffield, they were still absolutely getting after it. Isaiah Oliver in there as well. So, yeah, a lot like the Seattle game. They're going after Jefferson all day long. And also, they were keying in that Cousins really likes him some Justin Jefferson, because 2 of Kirk's picks, first one by Deion Jones, second one by A.J. Terrell, who made a phenomenal play on it, were because Cousins locked on to Jefferson and never looked anywhere else. He's like, I'm going to force this ball to 18 because I know that 18 can get it done. It cost the Vikings big time with those 2 turnovers. And also, I can't wait for the film room. Can't wait for the All-22 to come out, because Jefferson's impressive, and every single week he gets just a little bit better. Props to Andrew Giannacco, props to Justin Jefferson for putting in the work, because I think right now it's not hyperbolic to say that Justin Jefferson is a top 10 runner in the NFL, and that could be low. I mean, could he be top 5 to 7? It's entirely possible. And also props to Joe Brady, who was the passing game coordinator for LSU last year, currently the Panthers offense coordinator, as well as LSU wide receiver coach Mickey Joseph, because they polished up some really great wide receivers. Also, it's on Justin Jefferson for putting in that work, because the Jefferson that we see on film now is definitely not the Jefferson that we saw in 2018 when he was primarily an outside receiver at LSU. And also 2019, even though he blew up, we didn't see this guy. All right, so he is so smooth off the line. He's so adept at getting separation without being overly physical. Just uses his agility and is able to get off press in very creative ways. We talked about that rocker step, just disrupting timing and being able to get off the line just by using his speed, his quickness, as well as his smarts. And plus, we've talked about ad nauseum about him being able to decipher zone. Is it cover 2, cover 3? Do they have 4 underneath? And be able to just sit down in the dead spots, show his numbers to his quarterback, and be an asset. And also, after the catch, and this is something that he can't really coach. So he's got the spatial awareness where he can feel where the defenders are. And also, as soon as he secures the catch, you don't see a spot where Jefferson is already, looking upfield and then he just drops the ball. No, catch is secured. And in that same instant, he's already looking upfield. And he's also extremely aware where the defenders are and where they're pursuing. So he's able to turn up and make some sick cuts and get some great yards after the catch as well. And it's really impressive. Like, we are literally watching a multi-year NFL veteran out there in a rookie's body, and it's great to see. But hey, don't play him weeks 1 and 2. Just limit him to 3 targets each game in garbage time. Don't let him on the field until the second quarter against the Packers when you needed some offensive firepower. Great calls in. Right, great job. But Jefferson right now is on pace for 75 catches, 1,432 yards receiving, as well as 8 touchdowns on 96 targets. So that 1,432 would be an NFL rookie record, and it would be tied with Ocho Cinco, perhaps you heard of him, for the 71st best receiving season in NFL history. So that's not bad. Also, the receptions of 75 and 1,432 would both be NFL records, both be Vikings records in terms of rookie wide receivers, eclipsing Randy Moss's historic 1998 season where he had 69 catches. Nice, as well as 1,313 receiving yards. Now, the 8 touchdowns doesn't come near the Randy Moss 17 touchdowns, but it is what it is. So as the season potentially spirals out of control, I mean, it will be fun watching Justin Jefferson. And maybe game script will certainly help. Maybe the Vikings will be in catch-up mode. But just watching Jefferson every single play, he gets more information and he gets a little bit better. And it's awesome to see. plus the next 4 weeks. So Green Bay is middling against wide receivers in terms of fantasy. If we're talking about just straight up stats, Detroit is garbage. Dallas is garbage. Chicago, Yeah, we'll see. But after the bye week, you could see a couple of great games coming out of Justin Jefferson, even as teams get more and more film on him. Good luck stopping him, because it's not like there was a lack of film on him coming out of LSU. The book on Justin Jefferson has been written for a while, but defensive coordinators and cornerbacks, they still can't stop it. They still can't. And guess what? I don't think they're gonna for a long, long time. So Justin Jefferson, he's gonna make Trevor Lawrence very happy. Reunited. National title game. There you go. All right, but your thoughts. Justin Jefferson on a historic pace. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull something to Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.